Greetings everyone, YanaToko here, and welcome back to more Mother! In the last episode, I just trekked all the way back up this mountain, Mount Itoi, Holy Moly Mountain, Holy Moly Mountain. This guy, I didn't realise, brings characters back to life, so I kept going back and trying to get them back. But no, he brings people back to life, he's just that amazing. So in this episode, we're finally going to continue and hopefully get near the top of Mount Itoi. Now, if you actually never bothered going in that house, and not getting attacked by the giant robot, you could have kept going up here, but you actually need Lloyd to progress right here. This is why you need Lloyd to beat the game. And there's enemies. There's only one type of enemy here, and it's a Mook A, which is not a moot point. Oh god, I kind of want to just run, and I'll show you why in a minute. Oh, made it. Oh, they use loads of PSI and stuff. And they can steal items. So over here, we have a giant lake, and we have a boat. The boat motor appears to be broken, but Lloyd fired it right away. If you don't have Lloyd, you can't do that. So you need Lloyd to do this to beat the game. So yes, it's a giant lake on the mountain, which is kind of odd. But this is the kind of thing I like about Mother 1. It does sort of bizarre stuff like this. It reminds me of Donkey Kong Country 3, but I think that's because most things tend to. So you can sort of boat around here, don't get attacked by enemies. But over here, in the middle of the lake, there's a whirlpool. Let's go in. And like the Wind Waker, our characters get sucked down, and now, well, not like that. And now, here we are, in the factory. Sorts. There are no enemies here. No one's been here in quite some time, it seems. Going down the lift. It's interesting it's all working still. I mean, it's a very odd place. It doesn't seem like anyone's come here, and yet it's all still operational. So you can walk around, nothing over that side. Go back up the lift if you want, but under the lake is this odd little secret laboratory. Okay, let's keep going this way. Yeah, there's no enemies here, so that's nice at least. And okay, a mysterious empty room. It seems just like one of the dungeons, like the Sweet Steel Factory or Duncan's Factory. Gold-rich Duncan. Oh, what's this? Little fish. You can't check, of course, but yeah, there's little fish going there. And look, if I hold B, they swim twice as fast. When they move, they go quicker. That's quite funny. Because holding B speeds the whole game up, if I haven't said that enough by now. Okay, over here, and sort of red fish. Like red tangs. Like the fishing minigame in Phantom Hourglass. Oh my god. That wasn't actually that bad. The fishing in Ocarina of Time, I always quite liked it, to be honest. The only one, I never really got into the Twilight Princess one. It always seemed quite relaxing and nice, but I just never really did it much. But, you know, it's because EJ Uma likes fishing in Yuma. That's why they put in all the fishing stuff. There's a door and a ladder. Let's go this way first. And just an empty room. Okay. Mysterious. Okay, let's go up the ladder then. See what's up here. And there's a robot. Check it. Feeling Nintendo's presence, the robot came back to life. My name is Eve. I have been waiting for you. My creator was George. He was taken to the end of the universe, then brought back later. I am here to protect you. That is my purpose. Uh-oh, the glass is cracking. Oh, the water's gonna get in. Whoa! And now, in this part of the game. So, interesting hint there about George being in the factory and taking in the universe. I mean, it's interesting that this robot knows about that. Of course, Nintendo's great-grandfather. Now, at this part of the game, look at this. We can walk around and... Oh, we're getting attacked! Oh no! Oh, it's a Moog. I better run away. I tell you what, let's just guard. I don't know. I'm a peaceful man. I'm a man of peace, an idealist, never cruel or cowardly. Let's just guard. Eve's attack. 910 damage. Oh yeah, and Anna leveled up. Damn right. Okay, this is a great bit of the game. You walk around Mount Itoi after all these really hard enemies. I've got Eve, and every time you get attacked. Honestly, literally, best strategy, just guard, because Eve will always go first. Look at that, 1,068 damage. She always goes first. Analog new PSI. And she always does tons of damage. I mean, it's insane. Life Up Pie, is that what it was? Healing Pie. Life Up Pie heals everyone at the same time for quite a bit. I'm not getting all the PSI spells, but to be honest, a lot of them, like Fire Beta, is just a more powerful version, you know. So yes, genuinely, I think the best advice at this part of the game is just have everyone guard. And Eve, honestly, Eve, she's pretty much my favourite character in the game. Giant red robot. There was a spirit of her or something. I was gonna say like a sticker in SSBB. I think there was a spirit in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Smash attack, 1048 damage. Yeah, she is unstoppable. Oh, and she cannot be killed. She's not like in my party, like I can't see stats or anything. But yeah, Eve, this really powerful robot in a laboratory under the lake of Mount Etoy. Now, I will say, if you go down and try and leave the mountain, you can't, if we try and teleport, in fact, right now, I believe it doesn't work, if we use the Onyx Hook. Stopped by some mysterious force. Yeah, you can't teleport off. If you try and leave, going down the mountain by the house, you'll get attacked, by something else, so don't do that yet. I recommend go up the mountain with Eve, because otherwise, you'll have to do this eventually, and you just won't have Eve to help you. So I highly recommend doing this, going up with her. Don't try and leave the mountain with Eve, seriously, because I did that once, and then you lose her, basically. Eve suffered damage of 62. She can't be killed, though. She can take damage, but she's never going to die, ever. I'm guarding just because it means I take less damage, obviously, and I don't think it's... I mean, I guess I could fight them, but as long as I'm defending, I'm only going to be taking half damage anyway. I was going to say, at least physical attacks. I think PSI as well, honestly. Smash attack for Eve, and 999 damage, like some kind of angry German. I was going to say Nazi, but maybe I shouldn't. Okay, so we can head up the mountain here. To be honest, the cave that I've gone through so many times now, is the last real dungeon of the game. Well, this is kind of, I guess it's part of the dungeon, this last bit of the mountain. But if you can get through this, then you can do it all. And if it weren't for Eve, it would be way more annoying. I think this is why they didn't bother balancing the enemies here, because they knew you'd be able to get a really powerful little robot assistant. I say little, Eve is massive, look at that. I really love her, she's just so powerful and so great. She's my favourite character, honestly, because she's so brilliant in the battles. Also, she's so big, I love the fact that they all follow on. Look, you can get them all to march in like circles. Okay. Little bits of dead grass here. What you want to do is follow the ropes up. Some of these areas don't lead anywhere. Oh, Star Miner. I was going to say, I think I fought with the enemies here. Apparently not. Star Miner, there you go. Weird, different enemy. 952 damage. Bosh. That's what you want. That's why Eve is so brilliant. She just kills everything. Oh, Gigaborg. Now, we already fought the Megaborg, I think. Here's the most powerful version. Maybe there's an even more one. Oh, whatever. 99 damage, it's dead. Yeah, she cannot be defeated. Eve is just unstoppable. Okay, heading up here. Oh, there is one final item I want to pick up somewhere here, and I'm not quite sure where it is. But I'm going to try and find it. It's over on the right somewhere. So, yes. 1168. Yeah. This is a good way to level up as well, of course. Because, well, of course it is. You know, you're defeating all the enemies. So if you're finding it hard and you can't get through the game, just try and get to this point, because then from here on, you don't have to worry. Joanna! Another sprite that was changed. In the Japanese version, she had little nipples on her armour. Oh, flip! Yeah, that's going to explode. 16, hopefully no one's going to die. Because Anna goes first, if you're fighting a single enemy, she'll always just take it out and you'll be fine. But, you know, you still might have to be careful a little bit. Uh-oh, something like that happens. 2 damage! 2 damage! That's like the super powerful thing that always kills. 2 damage. Well done, Eve is just brilliant, honestly. I don't know. Also, of course, you think it's kind of like Maria, Nintendo's great-grandmother, because of course, like George and Maria, and she's like the robot. You know, it seems like all these things are kind of connected. This game never really tells you fully what's going on. Much like it never quite tells you how to progress. You have to just sort of work it out. It's cryptic both in the gameplay and the story department. There's a rope here. Let's go up this way. Ah. Oh, Lloyd leveled up. There you go. Level 24. To be honest, Lloyd's the least important. Well, no, but Anna you want to level up a lot because she's the weakest. And she's the one that brings people back to life and heals and all that. Heal boy. So she's the one you want. Okay, let's go over this way and even further. Okay, there's a rope. Oh look, there's ropes there. Oh look, there's a rope here that goes down. That's mysterious, isn't it? I don't know where that goes. I think it's just another way I've missed to go up. There's a cave somewhere over on the right, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. Okay, there's a rope down there that goes down and along for ages. There's all kinds of different routes you can take here. I think I'm going to go, yes, this way. If you go down that way, it just goes, there's loads of different routes and things. But there's no presents out here, so there's no point. Except for this present, I say that, yeah, there's one. Nintendo for the present, there was a sea pendant. Now, this is, it's all flashing, once again. This game just has weird little flashy glitches occasionally. On this cliff-top edge, who's got it right now? Anna, good. I'm going to give her the sea pendant. We can look at it. When you use it, it will defend against all the PSI attack. Yeah, it's the best one. If we have a look at her, look at the defense here. 120, 81, 76. I guess you could argue Lloyd needs it more, but definitely Anna's the one to give it to, because she's the one who keeps everyone alive. And yeah, I just recommend it. So now I've got a spare H2O pendant I don't really need. I never got the antidote out that, you know, in Magicon, I gave it to someone, and then both both the person in Magicon and Nintendo's sister keeps the items, so she can keep items. I never got it out, but whatever. I was just gonna sell it, to be honest. It doesn't matter that much, but that's just something I was thinking about earlier. But yeah, so H2O pendant, honestly, I mean, it's worth buying earlier, but the sea pendant is the greatest defense there is in the game. Look, well, okay, still 81, but if there's a fire attack or a beam attack or anything, it defends the most. So it's absolutely worth getting that. Okay. Now, let's go further up a bit. Uh-oh. Okay, there are actually other enemies here I kind of want to show. There's starmen. There's like gold starmen. I think they're called last starmen that you can fight. And I kind of want to show them, actually. Oh, and Nintendo leveled up. So, that's good. Level 28. I kind of want to finish the game on 28. I don't want to get to 29. I certainly don't want to get to 30, because that's my challenge, apparently, that I've set myself, to beat it under level 30. There we go, I was running around trying to get these enemies to spawn. 3 of them, I think they always attack in groups of 3. I'm just gonna guard. Eve's attack, smash, and 949 damage. There you go. So these are the last starmen, sort of gold, evil attacking things. And yes. Lloyd is guarding, Anna is guarding, everyone's guarding nowadays. So let's do this. They've all got quite a lot of experience now. I mean, it's interesting though. Actually, Nintendo's almost got like an extra, well, an extra factor more than Anna has. So there you go. So with that, I think I've shown all the enemies off here in the whole place. Anna's leveled up again. To be honest, I think I'm going to end the episode off here because I know we're coming up on some pretty big stuff in the story, shall we say. But yes, I highly recommend if you want to level up with Eve, just, I mean, stick around this kind of area down here a bit, because the further up you go, the closer you get. Obviously, maybe go and get the sea pendant and then just run back and forth in this area is the best place to grind, I think. Because if you go just a bit over here, something's gonna happen, and we'll find out what that is in the next episode. Yeah, a bit of a shorter one, I guess. So, until then, thank you very much for watching, and ta-ra!